My mindset was to keep playing our brand of basketball. We're down 3-1, doesn't matter. Just keep pushing the pace, keep playing defense, getting stops, and that's when we're at our best.
And you've obviously had the big responsibility of guarding Brunson. Just what have you learned about that matchup in general, and then tonight, like you probably had one of those first halves. What was going in favor of that matchup?
Just being aggressive, but being smart. Knowing what positions I'm in and not, letting him take advantage of that. And I feel like that helped me a lot.
What can you share about the message Coach J.B. Bickerstaff shared with you guys on the court game?
One game at a time. Win this game. Don't even worry about the next two. So now the message I'm sure is going to be, win the next game.
You've seen Cade obviously do a lot of things this year, but this was the big stage, late in the game, closeout game, and he made the big baskets down the stretch. Was that as good as you've seen him in that type of a moment?
Yeah, I've seen him do that a thousand times, so it doesn't surprise me at all. Like I expect it.
AT, you were taking advantage from the dunker spot a lot tonight, and it seems to be an area you seem to get more and more comfortable in. How have you been able to be so effective?
Just reading the ball, reading where Cade is, and just my teammates help me out a lot. JD, Cade, even Cade, JD. So yeah.
How confident are you that you'll get back here for Game 7?
Super confident.
Ausar, this I think the fourth time you guys have won here this year, and you fight being on team record, a good road team, one of the few teams with a road winning record this year. Why have you guys been such a good road team this year?
I think we feed off the fans' energy. Whether we're at home, whether we're away, feed off the positive energy, feed off the negative energy. We just go out there and play.
What is it like in the first half when it seemed like this team was struggling to get things going, but you have somebody like Tobias Harris that's stepping up for you guys and keeping y'all afloat?
Oh, it's amazing to just have all our vets. When things are going bad, Tobias is the main one to come, keep your heads up. And yeah, did he go off in the end of the first half? I don't remember. It's been a while, so that doesn't surprise me either.
How comfortable do you feel when they're blitzing Cade and Jalen Duren gets the ball in the pocket with that 4-on-3 advantage?
It helps us create an advantage when they do that. So I'm super comfortable when they do it. I get excited when they do it. Honestly.
How high was the pressure playing here with Big Five?
No pressure. No pressure. We had nothing to lose. Yeah.
Can you even imagine what it'll be like in Game 6 back in Detroit?
Nah, I'm super excited though. We got to get there. We got to get them a win. We got to get our fans a win for sure.
What do you know about playoff basketball that you didn't know a couple weeks ago?
Super physical. Fouls that are usually called aren't called, which I actually love, except for when I get the foul calls. Then I don't like it as much. But this is part of the game that I have to adjust.
Good.
Yes, sir.